When you're super wealthy and you start to travel again after spending much of the previous year close to home, but you don't stand in line at airports and sit next to random people during a 4-hour flight. Rather, you travel in style and comfort on board your very own private jet. Unsurprisingly, these things tend to be very expensive. But you can buy a luxurious private jet if money is not a matter. When you buy it, it also gives you the freedom to design its interiors, to employ aircrew that you trust, and you know that the jet will always be available if you choose to plan a spontaneous getaway. In this video, we are going to tell you about Top 10 Most Luxurious Private Jets 2021. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick till the end. Number 10. Airbus A380. The A380 is a modern icon that has flown over 500,000 revenue flights carrying over 190 million passengers. This includes more than 300 commercial flights per day, which take off or land around the world every 2 minutes. Flying with the A380 is a unique experience that introduces passengers to new standards of in-flight comfort, from first class to economy. As the world's largest and most spacious passenger aircraft, its cabin allows travelers to stretch out in the widest seats in a calm and relaxing environment. With the unparalleled freedom it gives passengers to move about the aircraft, it's no surprise that the A380 is a favorite in all cabin classes. This plan is owned by Prince Al Wali bin Talal, whose price is $500 million. Number 9. Airbus A340-300. The A340-300 was planned to be an immediate contender to Boeing and McDonnell Douglas, both of whom were immovably settled airplane-producing monsters. The Airbus A340-300 entered administration in 1993, with Lufthansa being an essential client of the airplane. During its creation runs crossing 1991-2011, 347 A340-300 were assembled and utilized via carriers offering long-stretch assistance throughout the planet. In 2008, the Airbus A340 worked by Singapore carriers made a world record with a direct departure from Newark, New Jersey to Singapore, a distance of more than 8,200 miles. This plan is owned by Alisher Usmanov, whose price is $350-500 million. Number 8. Boeing 747-430. One of Boeing's best-selling models, the 747-8 is one of the longest and largest aircraft ever built. It has an impressive range of 9,200 nm and can reach a maximum speed of 645 miles per hour. Though the commercial version of this plane has more than 400 seats available, there is the possibility of purchasing the aircraft as a private jet, with a price tag of $367 for an unfurnished interior. One anonymous buyer who bought a 747-8 spent an extra $200 million to transform the aircraft, adding living rooms, bathrooms, a master suite, and a dining room for 14 people. The jet is so impressive that the U.S. Air Force chose Boeing 747-8 for the presidential planes Air Force One and Air Force Two. This plan is owned by the Sultan of Brunei, whose price is $233 million. Number 7. Gulfstream I-3. The next entry on our list is owned by movie, television, and stage sensation Tyler Perry. The plane's 38 cubic meters of space has been converted to house several big-screen viewing rooms as well as a formal dining area and fully equipped custom kitchen. This private Gulfstream I-3 is propelled by two Rolls-Royce Spey turbofan engines that allow the jet a maximum cruising speed of 903 km/h. The custom Gulfstream I-3 belonging to Mr. Perry also boasts a more than respectable 7,402.98 km flight range. The 38 cubic meter interior of Tyler Perry's custom private jet features a private VIP bedroom and bathroom. Number 6. Gulfstream G650ER. There's no doubt that this one will get you just about anywhere that you want to go. With a seating capacity of up to 19, you can travel as many as 7,560 nautical miles, 14,000 kilometers, with ease. The cabin tends to be a little longer and higher than you may expect for a jet of this size. That helps to make it all the more comfortable. If you're buying, the options for layouts are impressive. It's possible to include customized seating, areas for sleeping and eating, and even the latest in audio and video equipment for business or personal use. There's also plenty of luggage capacity if you're planning a long holiday or will remain abroad for business for some time. This plan is owned by Bill Gates, whose price is $65 million. Number 5. Dassault Falcon 8X. The 14-seat business jet will be conveyed to the holding in Little Stone, Arkansas in late October. With a standard cost of $58 million, the Trijet Bird of Prey 8X has a length of 24.4 meters and 26.9 meters of wingspan. It's anything but a scope of 11,945 kilometers, which implies that it can straightforwardly fly relentlessly from Istanbul to a few objections in the furthest west of the U.S. This plan is owned by Turkish conglomerate Koç Group, whose price is $58 million. Number 4. ACJ 350 XWB. The ACJ 350 XWB is the latest addition to Airbus Corporate Jets collection of wide-bodied aircraft, with a capacity for 25 VIP passengers. Featuring a range of 11,100 nm, or over 22 hours non-stop flying, the ACJ 350 XWB is also one of the most expensive private jets in the world, with a starting price of around $317 million. The XWB, in its title, stands for Extra Widebody. This extra space within the cabin allows the aircraft to deliver more comfort and flexibility with the choice of internal spaces. What's more, Airbus has designed the fuselage with next-generation carbon composite materials. To adapt to the challenge of working with new material, the ACJ 350 XWB comes with EasyFit cabin outfitting, and has worked extensively with cabin outfitters to ensure the private jet is fully customizable, and that customers can design their aircraft to fit their needs. This plan is owned by ACJ family of VIP widebodies, whose price is $317 million. Number 3. Boeing 767-33A. The Boeing 767 is a low-wing, twin-engined, long-range jet aircraft, which was Boeing's first wide-body twin-fly. This was Boeing's first new model after the presentation of the Boeing 747 and was intended to assume control over the market that was overhauled by the maturing Boeing 707 and Douglas DC-8. Through its lifetime, the 767 additionally occupied the space avoided over by the staging about the Lockheed L-1011 Tristar, just as the McDonnell Douglas DC-10. The Boeing 767 was created in corresponding with the Boeing 757, where the Boeing 767 was a wide-body airplane, at this point not as wide as the Boeing 747, with a standard economy design of 7 side-by-side instead of the 747's 10 side-by-side. The 757 was a thin body, similar to the Boeing 707 with 6 side-by-side. The 767 and 757 shared a large part of a similar plan and innovation, which was a tremendous putting something aside for Boeing. This plan is owned by Roman Abramovich, whose price is $170 million. Number 2. Boeing 747-8. The Boeing 747-8 is a wide-body airliner developed by Boeing Commercial Airplanes, the largest variant of the 747. After introducing the 747-400, Boeing considered larger 747 versions as alternatives to Airbus's proposed Airbus A3XX. The stretched 747 Advanced was launched as the 747-8 on November 14, 2005, for a market forecast of 300 aircraft. The first 747-8F freighter performed its maiden flight on February 8, 2010. And the passenger 747-8I Intercontinental followed suit on March 20, 2011. The cargo version was first delivered in October 2011, and the airliner began commercial service in June 2012. This plan is owned by Joseph Laus, whose price is $367 million. Number 1. Boeing BBJ MAX 7. Anyone considering going large on a private jet will probably have contemplated the MAX 7 from Boeing Business Jet's BBJ, the more economical and eco-friendly version of the original. Deliveries began at the beginning of 2019, with a further 20 orders on file for the ultra-long-range, narrow-bodied aircraft. The impressive size of the Max 7 enables it to be configured in a variety of ways. The 2.7-meter model by design firm Alberto Pinto included a 6-seat dining table, a master bedroom with a queen-sized bed, nightstands and dressing table, and a 2-person shower with teak floorboards. There are also 5- and 7-seat lounges. Interest in private aircraft like the Max 7, which has Dubai to New York range, has increased hugely in recent years, particularly from Far Eastern buyers. This plan is owned by an unknown person whose price is $100 million. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.